In this section, we'll be talking about Husserl's understanding of phenomenology. After explaining what Husserl aimed to achieve with this method and its main stages, we'll determine what kind of new knowledge can be obtained through it. Phenomenology is a philosophy put forward by Edmund Husserl in Germany at the beginning of the 20th century. Initially, phenomenology was a critique directed at neo-Kantianism and empiricism, which held significant places in Germany. At the heart of this critique lies the idea that neither philosophical understanding remains true to the essence of things. According to phenomenology, the facts dealt with by empiricism and neo-Kantianism are not taken from life but are constructed through reason. At this stage, Husserl proposes returning to the essence of things. Thus, phenomenology, as a method that describes the things themselves, is the method of understanding the world with a pure gaze outside of any conceptual framework. Such a method offers us an eidetic science. The word phenomenon in the name of the method indicates the method's impartiality. According to Husserl, philosophy from the very beginning has claimed to be an exact science that would meet theoretical and practical needs. Even though its intensity has varied from time to time, this claim has always existed. However, philosophy has never been able to fulfill this claim. How philosophy will stand in the face of natural and human sciences, its problems, have not yet been clarified because philosophy has not been able to give itself the form of a true science. Phenomenology, the methodical investigation of essence and consciousness. Phenomenology means the science that investigates phenomena. However, phenomena are investigated by different sciences. Phenomenology gives a different meaning to phenomena. There are two fundamental aspects of phenomenology. First, phenomenology is a method. In this method, the phenomenon, what directly shows itself, what is given, is described. With this, phenomenology separates itself from the natural sciences and stands in contrast to empiricism, and it opposes taking the theory of knowledge as a starting point. Moreover, the subject of phenomenology is essence, and essence can only be reached through reason. Husserl takes the mathematical sciences into account when establishing phenomenology. Just as mathematics extracts fiveness from five objects, phenomenology will also separate the essence of an object from its real side and investigate it. The realm of thought essences lies beyond all objects perceived by the senses, but they are never things floating in the air. They too are based on sensory experiences. Phenomenology, as a fundamental science, prepares the theoretical foundations of other sciences. At the same time, it brings criticism to them. Phenomenology is an unbiased field of research and does not proceed deductively by starting from an assumption. Phenomenology does not investigate reality, but rather the essences obtained from reality. However, these essences are not ready-made, they need to be acquired. This happens through a method that Husserl calls bracketing or eidetic reduction. The method consists of two stages. In the first stage, essences are sought and found, and in the second stage, the found essences are analyzed. The main goal of phenomenology is to find these essences and their laws and to illuminate them. Every phenomenological explanation should be understood as a return to the things themselves, ideen. This quote expresses the fundamental principle of Husserl's phenomenology, to engage with our direct experiences and reach the essence of these experiences. Consciousness is always consciousness of something. Husserl emphasizes that consciousness is always directed towards an object or content. This expresses the principle of intentionality, one of the fundamental concepts of phenomenology. Intentionality, in the phenomenological method, allows us to reach the consciousness of a thing. Phenomenology is the pure description of the stream of consciousness, ideen. Husserl states that the aim of phenomenology is to describe the stream of consciousness in an unbiased and pure way. Bracketing methods in phenomenology. Phenomenology doesn't utilize reality. It leaves all reality outside. With its own unique method of reduction, it brackets it. Husserl divides bracketing into three types. 1. Historical bracketing. All views, opinions and theories acquired about objects through daily life, social environment, science, religion, etc. are set aside. The aim is to be completely free from prejudices and to let only the objects themselves speak. 2. Existential bracketing. Whether the objects being examined actually exist is also set aside. Someone conducting a phenomenological investigation avoids all questions related to existence, because this question no longer matters to them. This is not a denial of the existence of the outside world, but merely a turning away from it as required by the method. 3. Eidetic bracketing. In Husserl, eidos means the pure essence, which is given through eidetic vision. Everything found in the object in terms of determinations related to space and time is bracketed. Pure consciousness and problems of essence in phenomenology. The field of phenomenology. It is the field of pure consciousness that will be investigated, stripped of its reality, and purified. However, what will be investigated are not the formation, flow, and functions of consciousness, in short, certain events, but the essential problems that are in the foundation of consciousness, in experiences. Thus, phenomenology forms its own unique field, and this field encompasses essences. Husserl defines this field as the source of absolute being, the field of pure experiences. Here, there is no longer a place for factual information or coincidences. This field is an immanent one. After all, essences will only be sought in the immanent field, and they are there. In the immanent field, one starts from the individual phenomena of pure consciousness, clarifies these phenomena, and within this clarity grasps the essence of the phenomenon with a spiritual gaze, a pure intuition. This grasped essence is analyzed, its laws are found, and the laws are defined and illuminated. The laws found are a priori, universal laws, and they are also the foundation of empirical laws. Empirical laws can be explained based on these laws. From now on, phenomenology rigorously investigates everything it finds in purified consciousness through pure eidetic vision. The essences found in this way are now independent of time and space, freed from all contingency. These essences lay the foundation for a universal science, and in this way philosophy becomes an exact science. Reduction and concepts of being in phenomenology. The field of phenomena is not ready-made. This field is investigated through the method of phenomenological reduction. The subject, in its relationship with the object, folds in on itself. It turns its gaze inwards. Then it reduces the object, it gets rid of the object's reality. Stripping the object from its reality happens through bracketing, exclusion, abstaining from judgment, reflection. What is excluded through reduction? All knowledge taken with a naive attitude is bracketed. Judgment about the outside world is avoided. In other words, one will refrain from making any judgment about whether the outside world exists or not. Along with the outside world, the sciences that investigate the outside world are also left out. Apart from this, all culture, technology, fine arts, aesthetic and practical values will be left out. After all these exclusions and bracketing, we are left with pure consciousness and the experiences within pure consciousness. The world is always there, but it is only there as long as it has meaning for me. Husserl states that the existence of the world is related to the meaning and values we attach to it. This emphasizes the importance of the relationship between world and consciousness in phenomenology. In phenomenology, description is put in place of theory. Theory starts from a fundamental law and explains deductively. Phenomenology, on the other hand, will not explain, but illuminate and define. Phenomenology does not proceed by assuming anything. Only phenomena that have been seen, described, and illuminated within a new pure consciousness grounded in a phenomenological way can be fundamental. While phenomenology brackets reality, it also brackets other selves.